Hey everyone, it's Anna from PNW Blanks and Sublimation, and today I want to show you a new product that we have in stock now, and it's these super soft, amazing plush blankets. So they are a light gray color and 100% polyester, perfect for sublimation. They are amazingly soft. I mean, I wish you could feel through the camera because these are so super duper soft. They are two-sided, but there's one side that it's a little bit smoother to sublimate on, so, and then the other side is a little bit more plush. So we are going to do a sublimation tutorial on these blankets and show just how well they sublimate. And I also created a design that has a little bit of color so we can see how vibrant the colors press. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is get our blanket lined up here with the seams, making sure the seams are hanging off the edges. And then get a parchment paper to put over, and we're going to want to pre-press. So this was also a good chance to see that paper, how it's just moving all around. So that shows me what my pressure is like. And it's just a little bit too light. You want like a light to medium pressure. So see how the paper doesn't move around anymore? So that's pretty good. I'm gonna just loosen it just a little bit. There we go. So you want a nice light to medium pressure so that paper doesn't move, but it's not super heavy that it's going to create indentations on your blanket. So you only want to pre-press for roughly half the time that you're going to do your final press at. So I'm pressing for 45 seconds, then I press for about 20 to 25 seconds. And then, before we get our design, we're going to want to lint roll. And you can actually see, I'll show you in a second here. Get my lint roller cleared off. So you can actually see there's one side that it's like super smooth, and then the other side that the fabric kind of raises up. So we want to make sure to lint roll so the fabric is facing all the same way, and also getting any random pieces of, like you can see some little random pieces there of lint. Don't want any of that on there. So try and get, let's see, like this. Move it off of my press a little bit so I can just get that back corner. And stick it back over there. So my design is a 13 by 19, which works because I have a wide format printer, and also works because I have a 16 by 20 press. If you have a smaller press, you can do it in 2 presses. I have seen people who have done that. I have not tried that because I haven't had a need to, but it is definitely doable. Or if you have a smaller printer, then you could print, you could kind of splice your designs together, or you could just get creative with your design. So like if you wanted to do just this part on like 11 by 17 and then the words on another 11 by 17, you could do something like that. So we have this, we just want to line that all up, and I'm not going to tape it or anything. It's a big piece of paper. I don't see it really shifting much, hopefully. So we will see. But yeah, so it doesn't really shift when even just moving this top page around, it doesn't shift much, so I don't see a need to tape it. Sometimes for textiles, people use an adhesive spray instead of tape, because then it doesn't create those potential tape lines. Alright, so we have our parchment paper to protect our design, And then we're going to go ahead and press. I have it at 375 for 45 seconds. And once again, I have that light to medium pressure so that paper doesn't move, but it's not super heavy. So we will come back in 30 seconds. Alrighty, and that has finished its 45 seconds. Let's go ahead and see how we did. So you can see on the parchment paper, you can actually see really well that it did transfer to that parchment paper. Now, if we didn't have that parchment paper there, it would have transferred to the top of our press, and then that could potentially transfer to the next item that we press. So you always want to make sure that you have that transfer paper. And also you want to make sure that you throw that away or recycle it or whatever. You don't want to reuse it because, once again, that ink from the transfer paper could potentially transfer to the next thing that you're using it on to press. Okay, so then we're just going to go ahead and super quickly flip that up like that, and that is our design. So you could see the colors in there, and the don't worry, like the pink and the green in the background there, I don't know if you could see it. I mean, you can kind of see it more so in person. Yeah, you can't really see it at all. Anyway, there is a slight background that I had put on the design that was kind of like a multicolored pink and green. So that's not like a transfer of the color from the words. That's actually meant to be there. So then we want to go ahead and once again lint roll. And you can see, actually, move that over. You can see how well that turns out. So it's a mostly black design, but you can see those colors. You just can't see the background color like I can here in person. And I'll try and take some pictures and post in the group, and then that way maybe you can, once it's in the photo box, then you'll be able to pick up on that slight pink and green background. You can almost kind of see it right there, at least through my camera lens you can see it. It's just kind of like a blurred edge background. And it says, it's a messy bun and getting nothing done kind of day. I'm trying to get that out far enough so you can all see it. But I felt like it was a suiting or a fitting design for a blanket because, you know, messy bun, lay on the couch, do absolutely nothing, watch TV or whatever, but you're not getting anything productive done usually when you're just hanging out on the couch. So that is our super soft plush blanket tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We have a few tutorials lined up for the next couple weeks, so make sure to subscribe and go over to the Facebook group as well. I'll make sure to link that in the description below. Join our Facebook group and our forum for lots more tips, tricks, and tutorials. Happy pressing!